Hey friends, it's Laura. Welcome to my channel. I'm working on my December daily day 2 today, and I am so in love with how this page turns out. I cannot wait for you to see the process, and I think it's just so cute and exactly what I was hoping for in this album. It makes a really good day 2 for me. So I'm starting off with my photograph here. It's a photograph of me holding a final project for grad school for one of my classes. I had to come up with an imaginary center or clinic to help people, and I had to think through all the marketing, all the different types of interventions that would be offered, how I would hire people, basically getting ready to potentially do this type of stuff in real life after I graduate. So much hard work went into this project, and I went to get it bound at Staples, and we had to have it bound like this with the plastic cover and the coil rings and such. And I went in and asked them if I could get it bound, and they said, sure, come back late tonight. And I was like, oh no, but I need it tonight for my class project. So he was like, all right, well, just sit down and wait, and we'll get it done for you right now. So I sat down, and 5 minutes later he comes out and he says, are you Laura? And I was like, yeah, because my name was on the intro page of this project. And he was like, this is some really fantastic work you've done here, and my wife has a really soft spot for domestic shelters, and this counseling center that I came up with serves specifically women dealing with low self-esteem, depression, and anxiety as a result of trauma. And he said that his wife would really love what I'm doing, and that I should keep up the good work, and that it was on the house that day for them to bind my final project, it just felt so good. Like, it felt like a God wink. I've been putting in so much hard work into graduate school, and just the process of getting in alone, and then all the work I'm doing in there. And it certainly isn't an easy task, and it just felt like somebody acknowledged that the work that I was going to do and the impact that I'm going to make with it is going to be really significant. And yeah, it just felt like God was talking to me through him and just giving me that little reassurance, like, you're on the right track and the work you're doing is good, and it's going to be worth all of the effort you're putting in. Now that I have told you the story, to give you some background on this page, you'll see what I'm making here. I create a paper mat for my photograph, and I have a star stencil placed behind it. I thought I really wanted to use that with some modeling paste because those stars are gorgeous, so I will end up doing that. And I also grabbed that polka dotted piece of vellum that I've been playing around with ever since I first started this album and created my inserts on day 1. And I decided that I am going to use that clear and white polka dot vellum today. So here's a little tip for you as I'm working on my stencil right here. I realized I am nearly out of modeling paste, and modeling paste can be a little pricey. I did not want to have to go to the store and buy more. I'm in the middle of my project here, and I'm scraping the bottom of my can, and it was also the middle of the night, so I couldn't have gone to the store anyway. So I mix it with a ton of acrylic paint and hoped that it would turn out all right, and guys, it does. So basically I just, water it down with white acrylic paint, and used a lot more acrylic paint than I used modeling paste, and just hoped that the effect would be the same with the texture, and it was. So can you folks tell me, has anybody done this using just acrylic paint, and do you get the same texture as you would with the modeling paste? And yeah, wondering if I need to buy modeling paste anymore or if this will do. So now I've moved back to my vellum piece here with the polka dots on it, and you can see that I had practiced before with a pencil on a piece of paper how to write my phrase there, God winks, and then I had put my photograph behind the vellum to get an idea of where I wanted it, and then I put down this title that is going to be on top of the page. And I decided that after I covered my pencil with Sharpie that was not going to be good enough because it was still very kind of transparent and I wanted the God winks to be very opaque. So I am going to hit it with some black embossing powder. And unfortunately, I used the thick side of my Versamarker instead of the thin side. So the letters kind of mushed together there. You can see you can't see the inside of the G, the O, the D, the K, the S. But you can still read what it says. So it'll work. And unfortunately, as much as I was trying not to burn my paper, vellum is just super fragile, so it melted and got a little yellow in one spot around that G. So I decide, oh no, I'm gonna have to put some stuff on here to cover up my big mistake. And guess what, guys? I actually end up loving it a lot more. So really excited about that. I am using a few things from my stash and a few things from my wild hair kit for December. You can see here I'm layering up some stickers. I had that gold sparkle snowflake sticker from my stash and I didn't love it entirely. And also this album is going to be mostly copper foil, not gold, so I didn't want too much straight gold peeking out. So I layer up one of the snowflake stickers on top of it with the cute little, it's not really mistletoe, but you know, winter florals. I'll probably call it mistletoe. So yeah, I layered that up, and then of course I've got to put some on the opposite side of this phrase to even it out and create some balance. And I really love how that gold snowflake sticker is looking now that only a tiny bit of it is peeking out. And I think this page is just looking gorgeous so far. So once I put my photograph into my vellum on top of that star patterned stencil that I had created on the background, you can really start to see the polka dot detail on that vellum, and I really love it. I think it's gorgeous. Definitely want some more of this vellum to use all throughout the year next year, and I'm really excited. I'll have a video coming to you soon on what my plans are for my 2020 memory keeping, and you'll see why I really want all these fun little bits and bobs. It's going to be so great, and I'm so looking forward to it. So once I get my photograph stuck down, I am moving right along and numbering my page here. You'll see that I mess around with where I'm gonna place down stickers. This is just my process, and I didn't want to take it all out and have you believe that the first time I lay something down it's like, oh, perfect. This is how I like it. No, I tend to put things down and pick them up and move them around and put them back down again, and yeah, it's a process to find a layout that I'm really pleased with. So after I get that down on my page, my number, I add this cute little girl sticker. I got her 2 years ago, I think, from the Etsy store called Cutie Star, and Star has 2 R's at the end. I don't know if she's still open anymore though, because every time I've gone to her shop it's been closed, but really love that illustrated sticker of the girl holding the wreath there, very Christmassy. I am my journaling and I thought, ooh, I'll use these fun foil stickers that I have left over from literally, I think 5 years ago, December Daily, 4 years ago, a long time ago. And then I realized it did not have enough journaling for all the journaling I wanted to do. It just didn't have enough space. I really wanted to talk in depth about this story on this page because I really want to remember what the season was like and all of these small bits of encouragement and community and relationship with God that happens throughout this season. So definitely wanted to journal the whole story, and I end up writing all over the page to create enough space for my story. And you know, that's just how it ends up working out, and I think it's fine. I can follow the arrows later. if I need to figure out what order to read stuff in. It doesn't make a ton of sense, but hey, it works, and what can you do? So you can see here, this vellum is just gorgeous. I love that phrase and the polka dots, the stickers I laid down on it. I loved the process of this page, the mixed media, and I thought it was so much fun using up some stuff from my stash and also bringing in some of those gorgeous elements from the Wild Hair kits this month. And if you're way behind on December Daily like me, here's a bit of encouragement for you. Do what you can and do it when you can. Yeah, it's okay if you're on day 2 or day 4 like I am. I hope you guys enjoy the videos as I catch up on my album slowly, and I will see you in the next one. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my fun projects. I will see you later. Happy crafting!